Hi friends, MD Vegan. I'm making you broccoli salad today. That's my list always. Broccoli, I have to eat that regular. And especially with broccoli, here you see one of these florets. Yeah, that's how I grow. This is, I broke one just from the big floret, from the head. This is one floret, and you see the structure here. That's how they grow. See? And then I was asked by one of my viewers how I cut these in the triangles. And so what I show today, I have already cut some here of it. I don't need that much for raw broccoli. That is pretty filling and satisfying. You see, these are the kind of triangles, kind of shapes I want to show how to cut today. Okay, so they're very subtle, these little florets. And they are nice. Usually, you can take a cutting knife and just cut in crosswise, chuck, 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 for the broccoli. That's very easy. But if you want to have these florets, you cut them only in the direction as they grow. Not like this against the grain, but with the grain, so to say. So very easy. You just cut them half, then half again, yeah, like this. Very simple. Always with the grain, yeah. Have to look how they grow. See, for example, here, to make it a little bit more transparent, you see, this is now, if I cut on in this direction, I cut it against the grain here, so I have to turn around and cut in this direction. But that is very simple. Yeah, you see that. You just follow the grain. You cut between the stems. And then you have this nice structure, this texture from the broccoli. You don't need to do that, of course. As it can be very nice also. I really want to stress that. You can cut in all directions, then you have a different shape. And that's also very nice. I did that before, also nice. But this is a special way. It's very simple. And then you have these triangles. And then you have the stems. I just cut the stems. Here I cut the stems crosswise, because there are no florets, yeah, until here, where it begins. And there I keep the florets. Yeah, very simple. So that's all I want to show today. Yeah, from a little bit, I cut the others, yeah, to get that done. Just want to show because one has asked, and he said, or he couldn't do it, it never worked, so it's so easy. My pleasure to demonstrate shortly. So right now I make more recipes where it is about the ingredients, how the ingredients combine with one another. Yeah, that is more my focus right now. In earlier years I have oftentimes showed some cutting practice, knife skills, yeah. But I found more and more I go into the vegan kitchen cooking. Yeah, that is just 2 or 3 florets. There's a lot broccoli, you see, that's a lot. And you could eat these florets all by themselves, they're delicious. Yeah? But when you put them into a salad, you have to find other ingredients nicely together, because it can be a little bit boring. And it can also taste bad if you combine it with others. Sometimes broccoli has a very strong flavor. But when you cook it, the problem is there is an enzyme in the broccoli that is scientifically proven. It is very important to develop a sulforaphane. And sulforaphane is, so to say, the brilliant, the diamond, the king of the healthy nutrients or in the food. In broccoli and other like cauliflower and other cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, chard, and these kind of things have all these sulforaphane, but the sulforaphane has to build first. It is not in the original plant, but when you cut it like this, now I cut it open. Now, within minutes, the sulforaphane builds, and now you could even blanch it. But when you cook it, before cutting it, yeah, then this enzyme is completely destroyed, and you don't have the best benefit of broccoli. That is one of the best benefits in healthy ingredients at all. Broccoli is ranking super high. You have to eat it regularly, really. It's so, and it can be delicious too. But you have to cut it open before you steam it, or you eat it raw. That's easier. Yeah. There's one more trick. I will not keep it from you. If you cook the broccoli carefully, and you destroy this enzyme, you can still have the same effect if you put some mustard seeds. Yeah, you have mustard seeds. I show you this mustard seeds. Yeah, it's always in my kitchen. You ground the mustard seeds and sprinkle it over the cooked broccoli before you eat it. In the mustard seeds, there is the same enzyme that builds the sulforaphane in the broccoli. But without the mustard seeds, you don't have it if you cook it directly before cutting. So it's a little bit complicated, the story, but it is worth telling because broccoli is such an amazing, healthy ingredient. And as I said, it can be delicious. Now my trick today is here. I have corn. I have other recipes with corn and broccoli. The color is beautiful. The texture is so nice. Corn is a little bit sweet. Broccoli is a little bit sharp. Yeah, and it's very nice together. Yeah, corn is a wonderful cereal, and it is a very common in other countries. Yeah, it grows in Europe too, but in South America it's very common. They do everything with corn. It's a main ingredient there for many people, and it can be seasoned with so many different flavors. Yeah, corn is amazing, and I love it a lot. You can have a fresh cob, of course, that is the best. You get a fresh cob, cut the corn from the cob. That's perfect. This one has been frozen. That means most of the time it will have blanched a little bit. Yeah. Okay. If you don't like blanching, you want to have a fresh cob. I always like to have them, but we don't have them that often in our health food shops. So I take the frozen one. They're very inexpensive, always available, like many other frozen things I often use. And it's very nice. It's sweet and crunchy and also soft a little bit. Yeah, inside it's soft, outside crunchy, the corn. But together with the broccoli, it's a perfect combination with the texture. It's a lot about texture when you have broccoli. Texture both and the flavor. The sweetness from the corn and the sharp flavor a little from the broccoli. So that's nice. And another nice one here is red bell pepper, also very nice with broccoli. All the colors, also red, green, yellow, that's beautiful, yeah, nice colors. And also very nice is onion, yeah, just an onion. This crunchiness, and it is also a little bit sharp, this hot flavor, and that, interestingly, balances this little bit sharp flavor from broccoli. There are so many options for broccoli to combine with, for example, apples, yeah, can be very nice with broccoli, or tomatoes. There are so many options. I want to keep it very simple, yeah, because when I make it simple, a simple recipe with a small number of ingredients, then I can eat the next day. I have a completely different variation, yeah, as when I put all the ingredients together in one food, I eat always the same. That's the simple idea. I like it simple, and that makes it easier to vary all the time. Yeah. You don't need to have everything on one day. That's not what I do. People to put 30 ingredients in one smoothie to have that perfect breakfast, that's okay. But I prefer to have it very simple. So this is my dressing today, and it's a pre-made dressing, and I guess it must be perfect for the salad. Yeah, it has been sitting in the refrigerator for some days now, but that is okay. Yeah, I tried it before. It's Tahini Cashew Dressing. Sesame seeds, cashew nuts, apple cider vinegar, pepper and salt, and a little bit of garlic and water, of course. Very simple, and I guess it's very nice with this nice broccoli salad. Yeah, broccoli corn salad. Toss it quickly, and then I will enjoy. And it's a wonderful, delicious, crunchy, flavorful, filling and super healthy main. See? Isn't that nice? People always like my broccoli recipes. You have to be a little bit creative to make a delicious broccoli salad, but after all, not that difficult. Just keep it easy, that's my tip. And if you like this salad, like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube, have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And tell everybody, go vegan. It's time.